Hi, I'm Dr. Carrie Lamb. This is Dr. Michael Lamb, our authority on adrenal fatigue. Everyone really knows that vitamin C is key to the adrenals, but why? Why is it so popular? Today we're going to talk about what is vitamin C. And so, what is vitamin C?
Vitamin C is a very special type of vitamin, what we call water soluble. There are two main groups of vitamins. One is fat soluble, like A, D, E, and K. And there is a water soluble group which includes vitamin B and C. Now, vitamin C in particular is very important because, forget the adrenal fatigue first, as a compound, vitamin C has a unique ability to be able to donate electrons. Well, what does that mean? You see, in our body, we stay young because we have a lot of electrons floating around. Babies have the most electrons, and electrons means energy. When your cells have low electron load, that means you have low energy because electrons is equal to ATP. So very simplistically that is, okay? Now, the reality is that you want to have more electrons in your body. So you want to take compounds, natural or otherwise, that donate electrons. So vitamin C is one, for example. Glutathione is one, for example. So these are all good compounds. They are also therefore called antioxidants because they prevent oxidation by nature of donating that electron. Now, vitamin C has also particular properties in the sense that it is also very, very abundant in what we call the extracellular space. It is not able to cross into the cell wall, into the cell, but a lot of the spaces between the cells where communication happens, where the extracellular matrix and the interstitium is, the vitamin C can help to reduce oxidation process. So by reducing the oxidative stress, by donating electrons, a person feels better, the body feels vitality. And that's what vitamin C does. So if you think about that, then you kind of go a little step further and say, well, where's vitamin C found the most in the body? It's obviously at the place where you need the most energy regulation. And in fact, that is true. The vitamin C is found to be most prominent in the adrenal glands of all places. We know this from animals that do make vitamin C. But humans, unfortunately, and the three more animals are unable to make vitamin C, so it has to be supplemented. We have all the enzymatic mechanism, but something is missing along the way, so it's not able to go internally by itself. So therefore, the bottom line is that the humans, as compared to the other animals, have to have external vitamin C. And this is well proven through the centuries, starting with the sailors. And when they go on a boat for long trips without orange, for example, when one orange contains about 75 milligrams of vitamin C, which is sufficient to prevent a condition called scurvy. Right? And if you have scurvy, your bones are not good, etc., and you die because your collagen falls apart. And we'll go into that later, and eventually you bleed to death. And this is what happens. But if you have vitamin C in the body, that prevents that disease. But that does not mean that it is optimum. Optimum function of the body require much more. And there's been studies to go through that with animals. And then, in fact, you put animals like a sheep on a treadmill, and you put them on a running treadmill to kind of mimic a stressful environment, and you can measure the vitamin C output, and you can see that the output goes up many, many times, and from there we deduce a human equivalent when a person is under stress. I'm talking about humans now, because as I said, the humans cannot make vitamin C. So this is a very complex and has a long history of research, and I think no compound has ever been studied more than vitamin C. I think over the last 90 years, there's thousands and thousands of studies on vitamin C, but surprisingly, a lot of people are still quite skeptical of the importance.
Right, and it all started with Dr. Linus Pauling, right?
Yeah, Linus Pauling is a 2 times Nobel Prize laureate, and he, I still remember I was a medical school student when he was in his research at Caltech. And he personally takes vitamin C, but at that time, the vitamin C formations are relatively simple. It's only called ascorbic acid. And he started at 3,000 milligrams, and he published a book which became a bestseller called How to Prevent the Common Cold. And throughout his lifetime, he experimented on his own because he was kind of castrated by the medical society for his theories on vitamin C at that point in time. Because at that time, 30, 40 years ago, when you talk about antioxidant, it's still a kind of a red herring because nobody has the ability to even measure oxidative stress. Of course, it's all been proven true, and he's one of the greatest scientists of our last century, for sure. Mm-hmm. And he was upping his dose from 3,000 up to 20,000. I mean, there's a long history of going that. I've been following that work for many, many years, and we'll go into that in the next session.
Yeah, so he died at age 93, and he attributes it to taking 18,000 milligrams of vitamin C a day towards his later ends of life. But this is what vitamin C is. We're here just to give you some history and what it is. So hope you enjoyed this video. We're here to teach you and empower you on your own health journey.